So here I am on Facebook Live. I tried YouTube. We were having some problems there. I'm not quite sure what's going on, but I'm going to make some mixed media cards. I'm going to put my screen. So unfortunately on Facebook I have to do everything kind of vertically, but hopefully this will work better than before. So I'm just going to do a little recap. So we're making these cards, and these are actually photographs of some mixed media cards that I've done. And so I'm just going to show you how to assemble them. This was, so these are actually photographs of my wire work that are superimposed on some scrapbooking type paper. So here's one with a butterfly. This is one that was just photographed sort of in nature. Here's another one. This is the type I'm going to make tonight with the different scrapbooking papers, and that's the wire note. And then this one is one of Mimi's cards with her photography. So this inspired me to do these ones with the bikes photographed in the nature. And basically the cardstock is from Michael's. And what I did was I took some cardstock, this type of scrapbooking cardstock, and I cut 4 pieces that were the width, the proper width that I wanted. And then I actually measured like this to get the right length that I wanted. And then I cut it, okay, like that. So then we had our base shape. So that would have been the base shape that I chose for that one. And then basically I took all the other pieces and I cut them with a kind of like a curved shape. So I cut one there. I had some sheet music that I cut like up the other way. This one wasn't quite long enough, so I'll just put it there. And then this one I cut down the other way like that. So what I would do at that point is I just position the papers how I want them, so they're more or less in the right positions, and that one right to the bottom. So you position them how you like, and then what you do is you can get the two-sided tape or glue. I like using the glue stick for this. And then we'll just pull these ones back like that, and then I just glue them together like that. Okay, so we're just going to glue that one. And sometimes I even use my watercolor, little scraps of watercolor for doing this as well. You can get creative with it. You can use magazine pages, you can use scrapbook paper, wallpaper. Sometimes I use I get old books of wallpaper samples, and sometimes I use that. And so we're going to get the sheet music. The sheet music I actually got from a secondhand store. So that was just like an old book of sheet music. So it's kind of nice, the older one, because it's got a kind of an antique look to it, which is really nice. And actually this sheet music is nice because it's quite small, so it looks like a lot more detail than some of the larger print sheet music. So there we go. So there we already have our base for the card. So that's the base of the card. And then what we're going to do is just put it on the cardstock like that. Okay, so we'll put it on the cardstock, and then we want to make our musical note or treble clef to go on top. So to do that, I'm going to use some 20 gauge wire, and we'll just cut a piece about what size we want. And you could even do like words or letters or anything you want with that. So we're going to start with our wire, and then I need a bit of a round form, so I'll just do the bottom part like that. Straighten this up a little bit. Okay, and then measure how tall I want the treble clef to be. And then I'll just bend it. Maybe I'll move this so you guys can see a little better. We're going to bend it. And you could do any old shapes that you like. And then we're going to wind it around to make the round shape again. I'll wind it around a couple of times. Like that. And then we're just going to do this. Yeah, usually I do my live on YouTube, but for some reason it was really glitchy tonight. I didn't quite understand, so I'm going to investigate that and see what went wrong so that next week that doesn't happen again. But you know, it's things, technology happens. There's not much you can do about that. So here's the beginning of the treble clef, and then we'll just wind it around. If you need it adjusted a little bit, just get your pliers like that. Okay, and then we're going to just wind it around here like that. And then this one we're going to make a little loop at the bottom. And then what you want to do is actually poke this through the paper. So we're going to bend it down. And then we have two ends, so we want to cut those ends off. And then before you attach the paper to the background, you want to position this in place. So to find the right place for the holes, I'm actually going to flip it to the back. I'm going to go like that. And I'm going to poke a couple of holes like that. There we go. And then we're going to put it back here and push that in there like that. And there you have it placed on the card. And then all you have to do at that point is get this cardstock. This is from Michael's. So we're going to flip it over and use our two-sided tape. That one I got at Walmart, and it's actually a refillable one, so you can buy refills for these. And we're just going to position it in place like that. And there you have your greeting card. Now, if you want to do the greeting card with photos, you can do that too. So basically, I just take a photo of my wire things in context like that, or I actually take a photo of the card. So this one has the real wire on it, and then this one is just the card without the wire. So that's it's like the photograph of that on there. So that's pretty cool. And actually this is nice because it's easier to ship in the mail. These you can mail, but sometimes they're a little thick to go as a regular letter. So there we go. So we have the printed one and the original one, and then we have also the one that's just a photo of the little wire thing in context there. So that's pretty well it. So unfortunately, we had some problems with YouTube Live today. I'm really sorry, guys, that it didn't work out. So this is the project in a nutshell, and you guys can listen to the replay and ask me any questions that you want. And if you have any other requests for any wire art or jewelry projects, please let me know. And if you want to join my Facebook group for the Wire Art and Jewelry Makers Club, that would be amazing. And then next week, we'll try again to do the live stream on the Wednesday and see what happened. I'll let you guys know what happened. I'm not sure what happened with the internet there, so we'll see. But thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you the next time.